Hi guys, and welcome back to Marathon-Crossfit here, and today I would like to talk about whether you are sure that you're wearing the right shoes for squatting or not. So first of all, if you're already looking this up, you probably are also thinking about getting a new pair of shoes for squatting and getting better at it. So this is just a summary of what is out there and what I've tried. So basically the worst kind of shoe that you can possibly wear for squatting is a shoe that is a running shoe. Now, why is that? Running shoes usually have a cushioning in their sole, so that the impact on the street, on the pavement, actually doesn't hit you as bad from the foot up to the knee into the hip. So basically they are designed to prevent you from impact while running. Now, that is great for marathon runners, and I have run 3 marathons myself, and I used the Mizuno Wave Rider for that, and Asics shoes, and also the Adidas Flyknit, all excellent shoes. However, I wouldn't use them for squatting. Now, why wouldn't I use them for squatting? Because if you squat in such a shoe, then basically what you're doing is kind of squatting on soap. Because the cushioning that you will have in the air or the springs or whatever they use, the foam, there are all kinds of different technologies out there to dampen the impact. But basically that stuff, it has air in them. Okay, so if you put, let's say, 120 kg on your back to squat, you compress that air and you get kind of the same effect than with ice, because basically ice is slippery because you have a really thin layer of water on top of it, because it is also constantly melting at the top. So that is why you actually fall on ice. So the same happens with the air that you're compressing, well, not the same thing, but something similar, with the air that you're compressing in the shoe. So you basically have a compressed layer of air that wants to, first of all, get back into its normal state, because that is what it's been designed for. And second, that is also being very compressed and therefore gets shifty from left to right. So you basically are building a castle on sand. Okay? So that is not necessarily helping you to squat safely, to squat a lot of weight, and also to encourage good form. So 2 tips for you if you're currently using some Asics or what kind of shoes. Basically, either get the shoes off and squat barefoot, or get a squat shoe. Now, most commercial gyms, usually the personal trainers get completely bonkers when you take off your normal shoes and squat barefoot or just in your socks, because of course you are a hive of fungi and bacteria that will infest all of the other commercial gym users, even though they don't actually clean their equipment on a daily basis. So basically the equipment and the treadmills and all that kind of shit that they're running on is more infectious than the guy who just came in before to the gym and actually washed his feet before. Well, I hope. But anyway, never got that, why you're not allowed to take off your shoes in a gym. Just stupid. But anyway, then the other thing is, if you don't go barefoot, then invest some money into a shoe that helps you to squat. So what kind of shoes could you possibly get? If you want to have a neutral sole, you can get Converse, or you even already have Converse. Great, use those. If you want to get something new, but you don't want to spend crazy amounts of money, get the Adidas Powerlift for around $80, $90, depending on where you get them. Also an excellent shoe. Use that myself, but no elevated heel in that. Now, if you really want to go pro for squatting and for weightlifting, the 2 most popular options out there are the Nike Romaleos, which is basically a weightlifting shoe used by several Olympic weightlifters, or the Adidas Adipower if you like Adidas a bit better. I think both shoes do the same thing. If you want in-depth reviews of it, either go to my blog, www.marathon-crossfit.com, or go to Brenton Campbell's YouTube channel. He has all of these shoes, he has them reviewed, and he uses them on a daily basis, and he puts out excellent content there. One of my favorite YouTubers to watch. So I hope this all helps you to make a decision on which shoe to use and which to buy, and condenses the research a bit for you. Yeah, the Noik Romaleos and the Adidas Adipower, they're around $180, $150, depending on whether you get them in wholesale or with a discount or for full price. So now that you got the price, go and buy some. And then please like, please subscribe, please share, and put a comment down below if you have any questions. I own a pair of Adipower myself, so if you have any questions around sizes, I also try to help you as good as I can. However, don't scalp me if you buy a shoe that is then too small or big for you. Okay? Bye-bye.